resumption of play here in the second half. The Denver Lady Bulldogs leading 43-0 as T. Hayden comes off the field. They send that one in deep after the timeout, and they look for Gray. Good job of Hurtado to find Jess Gray. Sends that one for goal, and it was tipped. And they said that she had tipped it, and then Tate took the catch over the line. So no mark, and so it will be a behind. But great effort there by Maisie, who really is keystoning this defense. 6'8", 44. As dropping the footy was Hurtado. Rice was all over her, and they ended up calling that high as they just got her high. So here is Hurtado. Hurtado's kick is on the way. That's a pretty good kick. It is knocked down again by Maisie. She has saved probably about 20 points. 6-9, 45 for the Lady Bulldogs. Looks out to the left side, overkicked her coverage, I think, and picked off by Roner. So Roner will look around. Sends that one in deep. Again, Maisie comes over, and again she takes the mark. And does just in the field of play, or they set out on the full. Either way, she'll get a free kick, doesn't matter. So Maisie, back left pocket, throws that one onto the left. Pops away, looking for more, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw in. Brian Barish here with you. Central Regional Championships here, round 2 of the women's division. These two teams and the other team in this group, the Texas Heat. The Heat defeated the All-Stars earlier. And the mark is taken by Desch, who just was able to get away from Doe. So here's the kick from Desch, who's played a very good tournament for this All-Stars team. Drops in front. And that's going to be high tackle. And a free kick. And it will go the way of Susan Bruce. And in fact, it won't. It will go the way of Sarah Roner. So Roner will go back. Her team up 45-0. A high kick marked nicely by Bremner. So the Freedom forward liner had a very good tournament, had a lot of the football in a few of their games this last summer. Long kick looking for Thexton, spoiled by Roughhead, and then able to get it out there was Natalie Smith. And is marked again by Kastanek. Allie Kastanek will kick that one up high. Over kicks everybody. Gray took the mark. Great job, great concentration by Jess Gray as she goes back and looks to kick her team's 7th of the game. So Gray's kick is on the way. It starts right, it stays right, but it's through for a goal. 7-9-51 for the Lady Bulldogs. No score for the All-Stars. It must be said, as Gray becomes the 4th goal kicker, it must be said that the All-Stars are really, really playing this game tight. And they haven't had as many forays forward in the second half, but they are playing this Denver Lady Bulldogs team as tough as they can, and there have been a lot of bright spots that they can take, again, with all these players playing with all these different clubs, 5 different clubs, holding the ball, and there's one there. And it's a free kick to Emily Rice. So Rice will look around. She'll throw that one. She ends up going across her body, looking for Desch, who picked it up on the second effort. Goes in short. Here's a kick sent for goal by Smith, a centering ball. Picking it up is Bronwyn Smith. Handballs it across, looking for Rice. Rice handballs it back to Bronwyn Smith. Smith makes Gray miss, sends that one towards goal. That would be a goal and a half, but in fact it's going to come up short as Masher Mace, who's now playing fullback, gets that one out of the way. She's playing fullback. Newell was playing up in the forward line. That was a bit of a switch. And then here is Bruce, who took a swing and a miss. Picked up by Rice, makes one person miss. Throws that one towards goal. That one's going to come all the way back as a high tackle. It's a high tackle, and I don't know if that is going downfield or if it's coming back. In fact, it's coming downfield. Well, I don't know what's going on. And it's going to be a free kick. So it's a high contact downfield, and it's a free kick to Emily Rice. So Rice, who kicked a goal in the first game for the All-Stars, the only goal of that game, sends that one on the way. That one's across. First score of the game for the All-Stars. It took them most of the game, but they are on the board. It's back to a 50-point advantage. One straight behind for the All-Stars. 7-9-51 for the Lady Bulldogs here in the second half. Again, if this result holds, and the Lady Bulldogs match against the Texas Heat a little bit in just a couple hours, will be the de facto grand final here for the women's division in the Central Region. That one goes on through. Going in there was Hurtado, and the whistle blows. And we'll have a ball up. Ball in the air. It is Mullen against Kastanek. And again, those two know each other very well in the ruck, with Mullen playing for Minnesota. Not handled cleanly by Bremner, but Thexton is there to help. She throws that one onto the right. It's a worm-burning, finger-breaking mongrel kick, and all the way to go back to get it, but getting pushed in the back was Desch. And it is, it wasn't Roner, it was Doe who will get called for it. So free kick. It will go to Desch, who will send that one up the left side. Drop what she should have taken there was Smith. Found Moore, and Moore will kick that one on her right foot. It'll drop in front of Peterson, off the shins there of Gadd. And able to clear it out is Roner. Going deep into the middle of the field. Marked nicely by Desch, who is having a great tournament. I would say she and Rice are probably up there for best among their team. And the kick is up on the way. That one is sent in towards the sticks, and it's marked nicely. And actually, I think Maisie might very well. She should get it because she's getting a whole bunch in the back, and the mark is Rice. So a couple of players I think have really stood out for this team, and are all with different clubs, so which is fantastic. And as they work it down, marked by Mullen rather. Of course, Carson Moore with Nashville. Desch also with Nashville. And then one of the Aussies there, and Maisie with Chicago. As that one is sent across, that one will come back down as Roughhead got shoved out of the way. Bremner is going to get to the footy, gets away from Maisie, who forced her to get rid of it earlier than she wanted to. Bruce was able to get to it. She'll keep it going forward. There's the kick. It's on the way. It's through for another behind. 7-10-52 for the Lady Bulldogs. Now a 51-point lead. So Desch now in the fullback position. And she'll look out the near side, dropped by Maisie. Maisie with Newell, able to get away from her, able to get away from Koo, but not a block from Thexton, who picked it off, and Anna will go back. Thexton with 2. She's looking for her third with Roughhead on the mark. And in fact, a 25-meter penalty has been given. I didn't see what it was for. There's the siren. So this will be the cherry on top of the sundae as Thexton goes back looking for her third. And she gets it. And that is the final say on this game as Thexton kicks her third goal. The final score, it's the Denver Lady Bulldogs 8 goals, 10 behinds, 58 points. The All-Stars 1 point. A very entertaining game. Tell you what, the All-Stars were up for the challenge. They played 2 really, really good games of football today. Goal scorers for the Lady Bulldogs, Thexton 3, Masher Mays 3, Gray 1, and Roner 1. The Lady Bulldogs will take on the Texas Heat a little bit later on today for the Central Regional Tournament. We'll have that game for you in just a little bit, but until then, we thank you for watching this game of the Central Regional Tournament. Don't forget to check us out on usafl.com, facebook.com/usafl, on Twitter and Instagram at usafl1997. Until then, this is Brian Bauer saying goodbye for now.